Once again, the tragedy. Boys pretending to be men. It's ridiculous. Man, you're going to get out of the savage ways, man. You're doing this and destroying your own self by going down this road. You have to learn to get out of the savagery. It hurts my heart to see this. It's depressing. Really, it is. And let's go over the narratives of why this is so bad. Who's this and what happened? Well, Rock Nation DJ, whose name is Eric Sanders. You probably seen him on one of those love and hip hop shows. They call him DJ E-Freezy. Because he's with Rock Nation, I guess that's one reason for them to, deal with him. But DJ E-Freezy is engaged. And he ended up messing around, dating a girl named Kylie Williams. Okay? And Kylie Williams and him dated for like 5 years. Okay? He's from Love and Hip Hop Miami. Now, this is what I want to say to the women, too. He's been engaged with this model, Aisha Talia, forever, and they had a kid together. Then she said only when he had the kid did she realize he's been lying to her all along. So you've been with a man, you've been dating for 5 years and didn't know he was with another woman. So then she's like, oh, I thought they were on the verge of breaking up, but you already engaged in a situation with this man and he hasn't broken up. I'm not saying you deserve what you got, Kylie Williams. I'm saying this for other women that's listening to this. Okay? Other women gonna listen to this and they're gonna say he was wrong for what he did to you and this and that and such so. But you are wrong also in this picture. Okay? You are wrong in this picture. And this is why you are wrong. You are wrong because you knew that this man already had a woman and you chose to engage in a relationship with him, assuming he was going to break up with her. How often does that actually happen? Find you a single man instead of trying to hoard off somebody else's man. She got her man. He got his woman. If he's willing to creep out on his girl with you, that same guy is going to do the same thing he's doing to her to you. What do you think the odds of him doing that with you are? But yet, in this mind, you have this fantasy. You're going to pull him away from his relationship. And once you found out they got a baby together and you're the second woman and you're the side chick, that is what caused this anger. Now you want to expose after 5 years of what happened. After 5 years of dating, now you want to go and bring about this affair y'all been having. So here's the statement she put out. Okay, so let's hear her side of the story. She said, This is Kylie Williams, the victim. She said, never imagined this being the road I would be on, yet I am here. I persisted. I surely was not going to be one of those who would let something be swept under the rug. What you don't get to do is get mad over something I post. Come into the house that I have been letting you stay in. I came to find out he was staying with me because he got kicked out of his ex fiance's house because he went to attack a different girl at Dream because she outed him to his fiance. Although he told me he left his family for me for free and attacked me. The abuse beyond the physicality is what I didn't understand until after I got out. At the time, being told repeatedly to wait and I love you and way too many other things to name, while at the same time being told you aren't good enough, not directly, but through actions, you aren't allowed to go out, have guy friends. Even one time early on, I tweeted about seeing a cute guy at a gas station, and even that was World War III. For 5 years, literally 5 years, I dealt with it. There was, what is it? Okay, here it is. Those who know me and see the way I was treated and talked to can't even believe I let it happen. So many times people are seen as something they are not. They might have tiny celebrity status and take hundreds of pictures with celebrities thinking that make them who they are. In reality, very few people know the real character of these people. I unfortunately was one of the ones who saw the true side of the mask. The latest relationship he was in was all for show. Believe it. I was for a look and I believed it. No, it was for a look and I believed it. It was always that I wasn't allowed to talk about that because it didn't pertain to him and I. Later learning he lied and literally everything. After I decided I was done carrying on a relationship that really wasn't never going to go anywhere, after I told him I was sick of waiting there to be picked, after I asked him for a million times to just leave me be and we can cordially go our separate ways, nothing happened smoothly. That post I made November 20th, 2017. So allegedly, as a result, DJ E-Freezy decided to come on over, threaten her life, eventually she says he confronted her at the apartment, attacked her, strangled her with both his hands until she almost lost conscience. And once she escaped, he reportedly chased her down to apologize. He spent a week in corrections on felony charges of domestic battery, abuse, and strangulation. She filed a stay away order in January, and Sanders entered a not guilty plea shortly after. But after finding him guilty, he was sentenced to 2 years of probation on August the 8th. So on August the 8th, so now she wants him to leave her alone. And this is what happened when you deal with boys who pretend to be men due to age. And this is what happened with immature women thinking that they're close. They thinking we're close to something happening. Oh yeah, the super chat work over here. You can hit the super chat all you want. You'll see that little dollar sign thing. So knock yourself out. But this is what happens. This is what happens. If you put in your words with profanity, they won't come up, Wesley Griffin. That's not me. But normally, you're right. It's not coming up. A lot of them not. Normally, I'm on the PC, so I can control it. If I'm on my phone, I can't see it. They won't let me do anything. I don't know what she's talking about. Uh, I'm seeing your text. I don't know. Maybe that's your phone. It's not working, but I'm seeing what you're putting out. But yes, Mr. Rock Nation guy. So if he's for Rock Nation, not to say him and Jay-Z know each other. I'm not gonna say that. Because there could be plenty of people that work at Rock Nation that Jay-Z may not even know. I don't know the relationship of him and Jay-Z, but knowing how he felt about Chris Brown's situation, to have this happen in-house, that's a whole nother situation, that I don't know how they're gonna deal with this at Rock Nation. So Eric Sanders, aka DJ E-Freezy, was he a sleazeball? Absolutely. But Kylie Williams is at fault too. Kylie Williams is at fault, just like everyone else. Kylie Williams is at fault because she allowed most of this stuff to happen. Kylie Williams was the one, she was the main person, and I mean the main person, who engaged in a relationship with a guy she knew that this guy was in a relationship. Oh, he told me that that's just for TV. Oh, what's up? I saw your donation you left too, sincerely yours. And you said, why did Do or Die break up? Sorry, we going off topic. He made a donation. So they get top bill. People who make donations, they get top bill. Now you said, why did Do or Die break up? That's Do or Die right there. Twister, Do or Die, Jay Prince, everybody. They ain't broke up. Yeah, we were all just hanging out at the book side. Boom. PIMP. That's a KRCENO. That's how you got your book. Jay Prince signing them. Yeah, so I'm not saying that she deserved what she got. It's just for young women who doing this, learn from this lesson. Don't believe none of these. Don't believe none of these dudes out here telling you they finna break up with somebody. Yeah, I'm dating her, but we really ain't. We just friends right now. I ain't trying to be with her. Stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe, women. You engaged with this guy because you thought you was gonna get some shine and all this stuff because he had access. He's on Love and Hip Hop Miami. He a semi-celebrity, so you thinking you can go to the spots, just play your position. And what is it? You put yourself in a compromising situation. Don't ever sacrifice who you are to be treated like that. If you know that's not your demeanor, why are you doing it? Why are you putting yourself and subjecting yourself to that type of behavior? See, this would have never happened to you had you been true to yourself. So the abuse would have never even happened because he wouldn't have been in your life. Sometimes it's the mistakes you make early on that ended up being the downfall is yet to come. You got to look steps beyond before that even one incident happened. You got to look at decisions you make that affect the course of the rest of your life. And dealing with a guy who you knew was in a relationship and for 5 years you put up with it. Come on. Nobody's that naive. You just didn't want to rock the boat thinking he gonna get rid of her and then he gonna be with me. Frank, if you keep bringing up things that we've already talked about in the live chat, that happened both ways. I rarely see it one way. I never really see it the other. It can happen both ways theoretically, but I've never seen on that end the guy is like, she's gonna leave him and it's gonna work out and we're gonna be together. I rarely see that happen. The guy don't care. The guy be like, stay with him. As long as you want, just make sure you clear everything out. Because normally the guy ain't trying to move no chick in with him right away anyway. He ain't saying, come on, let's be together. And normally when a woman slide out on her man like that, or he finds out, or it ain't nothing like he know I got a man and all that. She know they know they creeping. They got a system. Women are a little bit more organized. They want them to lead the sponsor, yeah, and be with them. You know what happened? The woman telling them bye. The woman don't go over there and try to beat the man up or want him to leave. She'd be like, you know what? Bounce. You too weak. I'll find somebody else. Bounce. No, baby, I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna go, baby. No, I'm just saying. I'm just how long do I gotta wait? That I know you gonna be mine. See, I want to put that ring on your finger, baby. I want to make it official. See, women have a thing called pride. And in that pride, women also have a situation that they got to deal with. It's not just that. Normally they have kids. They ain't like the man who could just walk out on the kids. They got to be there with the kids. It's their children. So they ain't gonna walk out on that. Plus, it's the humiliation factor. It looks bad on them. You know, like, whoa, this looks bad. Like, what will the neighbors think if they found out I was just with my husband here and now I'm with a new man? I can't do that. The whole neighborhood will be calling me a hoe. You know, I'm a home wrecker. I can't have that. So women think about a whole bunch of other stuff that guys can care less about. How much jam you got, man? Yeah, it's crazy, man. I can't tell you that it isn't. It's a crazy situation. I'm sad she went through it, but at least, I mean, he's lucky to get probation out of it. It must have been a first offense for him, even though she said he apologized for choking her. But still, this probably ain't the first time for him. Hopefully he gets some help and everything works out for him.